Welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing good. Today I'm creating a super easy minimal makeup look using the Mars Cancel Concealer. It's perfect for beginners and you can totally do it yourself. I'll walk you through each step and I'll share my honest thoughts on the concealer and also help you figure out how to pick your perfect shade. So let's get started. My face is all clean and I'm starting with hyaluronic acid. It hydrates the skin really well without feeling heavy, making it a perfect step for a smooth and flawless makeup base. After this, I'm going to apply my moisturizer. I've noticed some people go straight into makeup right after using hyaluronic acid, but that's not ideal. You must apply a moisturizer after your hyaluronic serum. It helps to lock in the hydration and keeps your skin feeling moisturized for hours. And skipping this step can leave your skin dry later and affect your makeup too. And now I'm applying sunscreen and always go for a lightweight sunscreen that doesn't leave a white cast because that can completely ruin your makeup. A hydrating glowy sunscreen is ideal and especially if you have dry skin. Even if you're not layering too many products and just applying sunscreen before foundation, that's totally fine. Just make sure your sunscreen keeps your skin moisturized. For primer, I'm using an illuminating one instead of a matte finish. Since I have dry skin, you can always choose a primer based on your skin type. For dry skin, this one works beautifully. It gives a glow similar to a strobe cream and adds a nice dewy finish. Now I'm using the Mars Cancel Concealer in the shade 05 Sandstone. This concealer is not just for coverage, it also comes with SPF 50 PA++++, which is a great bonus for daytime use. It helps protect your under eye area and high points of the face from sun exposure, which is often neglected during makeup. Just put it all over your face wherever you have darkness. I'm using this Damn Beauty Blender to blend this. You can go for this concealer shade if you're light to medium or medium skin tone with warm undertone. This shade will suit you. इसमें टोटल 8 शेड हैं तो अगर आप बहुत ज़्यादा फेयर हो 01 शेड इज़ फॉर यू इफ़ यू आर फेयर टू लाइट 03 शेड मीडियम स्किन टोन के लिए 2 शेड 04 एंड 05 05 मैं यूज़ कर रही हूँ इट्स गुड फॉर लाइट टू मीडियम और मीडियम स्किन टोन जिनका अंडरटोन वार्म है बट अगर आपका अंडरटोन न्यूट्रल है एंड योर मीडियम स्किन टोन गो फॉर अ 04 शेड नाउ इफ यू आर मीडियम टू डस्की 06 शेड इज़ फॉर यू एंड इफ यू आर डस्की टू डीप 07 शेड एंड इफ यू आर डीप स्किन टोन देन यू हैव टू गो फॉर अ 08 शेड इसमें एक करेक्टर शेड भी है 02 एंड दैट कम्स इन येलो कलर तो आप उसको एज अ कलर करेक्टर यूज़ कर सकते हो टू कैंसल आउट ऑल द डार्कनेस एंड दिस कंसीलर हैज़ अ क्रीमी स्मूथ टेक्सचर दैट ब्लेंड्स easily using your fingers too but I'm using beauty blender आप brush यूज़ कर सकते हो for full coverage and coverage is really good it's medium to full coverage now I'm using another concealer and this one is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 10 Light. Since the Mars concealer I used earlier perfectly matched my skin tone, I'm using this lighter shade to highlight certain areas of my face. If you are not into highlighting with concealer, feel free to skip this step. It's totally optional. But if you do want that brightened lifted look, just pick a concealer that's 1 or 2 shade lighter than your skin tone. The Fit Me Concealer is one of my favorite for highlighting. It has a great shade range. The formula is super lightweight, blends easily and gives a natural finish. And this concealer provides medium to buildable coverage and feels really light on the skin, which makes it perfect for both everyday use and for glam looks. The formula is again great and this concealer is good for all skin types. Even if you are acne prone skin, you can go with this concealer because it's dermatologically tested and completely safe for acne prone skin. This concealer doesn't clog your pores, so it's safe to use every day. Both the concealers are really good in terms of hiding and covering blemishes, acne marks and spots. I must say both of the concealers works really well and it doesn't give you that patchy look if you apply it in a correct way. For your everyday minimal makeup look, you can go for a concealer if you don't want to do, much like if you don't want to use foundation or something very heavy, you can just apply a lightweight concealer which can give you good medium to buildable coverage and you're good to go. And if you have very deep dark circles, I would say don't use beauty blender to blend the concealer in your under eye area and go for a good concealer brush. Now I'm using this water tint from Face Shop and this one is very lightweight, comes with this really cute applicator and it's so soft on tip and I just need to apply few dots and it gives me instantly very natural flush of color. This is in the shade Rosy Pink. Can you see how easily and how quickly it got blended onto my skin, and it doesn't give you any patch and it doesn't feel like heavy on your skin. It just adds the very natural flush of color which looks very natural. Even if you apply too much by mistake, just tap it for a while and it will going to set properly. It will not going to leave that patch. So I feel this is great product for a beginner if you're looking for a good tint. For lip liner, I'm using this Mars Edge of Desire lip liner, and this is in the shade Brown Mocha, and the number is 12. It's a beautiful muted brown shade. I'm lining the natural line of my lips. You can also use this shade of lip liner to contour your lips, and it will instantly gives you the illusion of bigger lips. The pigmentation is so beautiful and it feels so creamy on your lips. Pigmentation is really really good at this price. Now I'm applying this same tint face shop wala tint जो मैंने अपने cheeks पे भी apply किया था, and I've just applied few dots of that tint on my lips and I blended it. On top of it, I'm using the lip gloss from Swiss Beauty. It's their Lip and Shine lip gloss. This lip gloss is really magical. It instantly gives you that plump lips. Now I'm using this Blue Heaven Flawless Finishing Loose Powder, and it's a really great product. You can use this to set your makeup and it really makes your makeup very very long lasting. If you're oily or combination skin, you're just going to love it. I'm applying this only on my T-zone area. But if you're an oily skin person, you can apply it like with very light hand. You can apply this powder all over your face. It will give you really airbrushed kind of finish and will make your makeup long lasting. This powder is very fine, very smooth, and it feels like very very soft onto your skin. For highlighter, I've picked this one. This is from Nika, and what a highlighter. It's so subtle, it feels very, very natural, and it doesn't contain those chunky particles. If you're someone who doesn't like that shimmery or chunky highlighter, you should go for this one. It looks so pretty on your skin. I usually apply it on high points of my face, or wherever you want your face to shine little bit, you have to apply it there only. Like on high points of your cheeks, bridge of your nose, और आप nose के tip में भी apply कर सकते हो to give that cute doll look. And now I'm using this LA Colors bronzer. After your makeup base, if you feel your face is looking very flat or you want to add some dimensions and depth to your face, you need to have one good quality bronzer, and this one is amazing. I feel it's really good for beginner also because the formula is really nice. It feels very very light on the skin, and when you apply it, it doesn't become over onto your skin. It adds that natural shadow to your face and looks really good. And after this, I'm going to apply this eyeshadow. This is from NNK. I got this from Nika, and I've picked the light pink shade. I'm using this eyeshadow blending brush and I'm applying this on my eyelids. I'm just blending it with very light hands. If you don't have a blending brush, you can take a little bit of the product on tip of your finger and just blend it lightly on your eyelids and you are good to go. Now I'm applying same color to my lower lash line as well. It's a light pink color. ये जो blending brush मैं भी use कर रही हूँ, I've used it already for brown eyeshadow. That's why this eyeshadow color is looking mix of brown and pink. But anyways, it's looking good. Now I'm using this Mars eyebrow pencil on my upper lash line. This is in the shade dark brown and it looks really good when I apply this as an eyeliner. I'm just creating a wing and then making it little more darker, and then I'm going to blend this using my finger. It's the easiest way to do your eye makeup. The pigmentation of this eyebrow pencil is really good and it's quite creamy also. So when you put this as a kajal, it gives you really good look. I'm applying it on other side, repeating the same step, and then lower lash line पे मैं इसको apply करूँगी. I'm also going to add a little bit of mascara, and for mascara I have this one. This is again from Blue Heaven. So I've used two of the product from Blue Heaven, I guess, and both of the product are my favorite. Everyday look के लिए it's good, and what I like most about this mascara is ये बहुत ज़्यादा heavy नहीं लगता lashes पे, and when I wash my face with plain water it comes off easily. Now applying the same eyebrow pencil Mars ka to fill my eyebrows and whatever gap I have, and I have very fine eyebrows and like I have very fine hairs and it's a very very light eyebrows, so I always go for a brown shade. It works for my eyebrows. If you also have light eyebrows with fine hairs, you should go for a dark shade. And I'm adding a little bit more blush, the same one Face Shop ka water tint. You can always build your blush as per your need कि आपको कितना flush of color अच्छा लगता है on your cheeks. So I'm adding a little bit more. As this water tint is very very light, if you're oily skin, it will not be that long lasting. So please set it with good matte blush if you have, or you can set it with good matte powder. I'm adding a little bit more of this water tint onto my lips. And I'm done with my everyday minimal look. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you'll be able to pick your shade in Mars Concealer. If you like, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye.